Hey, 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 everybody. Hello to all of you. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I had another meeting. My meeting went over. So sorry. I am a little late, but I am here. Hello. I am Erin Portia. To those that are new to me and to those that I have been hanging out with over the last couple months. Good to see you all. I am the CEO and founder of Global Works Consulting Group and just really happy to hang out with you all today to touch base. It's been a little minute. So I see you all joining. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. Drop a comment. Let me know who's tuning in with me and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to give a couple people a little more time to hop on. You all, things have been just really, really busy over at Global Works, and it's been a great busy. Um, so just wanted to pop in and say hello, let you all know that we are still here serving the thousand, that we are just really looking to get into this federal government space. And just really, really excited about the growth and the expansion. Y'all, expansion is here. We are just doing some big things. We're helping small businesses do big things in this federal government contracting space. So I'm just really, really excited. And I just want to just share some of the wins. We do a lot of great things behind the scenes for business owners, and because I worked with the federal government, I just hadn't been one to just really put out those wins and talk about those things because we celebrate with our clients. But truly, we are crushing it. We are crushing it. We are securing contracts on many, many levels, on, of course, the federal level, but also in corporate space, as well as the state and local realms. We help businesses really repackage their services and solutions and position themselves to market to all levels of government. So when you position yourself to market to the federal government, that means you are in a place where you can now secure deals on any level. Okay. So this is why I recommend that business owners start with us and help you to build amazing, because the federal government is the highest level of government. And when you think about how you package and market your services and solutions, if you are able to market to the government and land a deal on that level, imagine what that can do for you when you go to corporate or another business, or even to a state and local government. It's easy. It basically positions you to win automatically. When you get buy-in at the federal level, that's game changer. That means that you have a solid service, a solid solution, a solid product, and it is something that is of value, and it provides the benefits that are needed. And then from there, you can then really change the game. So I just wanted to hop on here. Let me turn off my notifications. Just wanted to hop on here and just really share with you all how your portfolio can be worth millions in contracts. As I've mentioned to many of you all, if you all have been in my boot camps or in my workshops or accelerator, or participated in my VIP programs or implementation programs, you know that I started in the federal government as an employee, and I decided that I wanted to um, become a contractor. And as I, continue to gain my experience and my exposure in the federal government, all of those experiences has led me to where I am now today, able to help business owners navigate and get into this federal government contract space. So, all things being said, I want to let you all know that all of the experience on the job, in ministry, in the community, wherever you have served, and be able to package products and services in your company. They hold value, and they are marketable. And I want you all to know that all of your experience is a value add. And people pay for experience. When I tell you people pay for experience, you guys, I learned early on in my early 20s how to build a resume where every time I went after a job, I got the job with the company because I knew how to package my experience. And when you know how to package your experience, that becomes your portfolio. So, excuse me. So, with that, I just want you all to know that um, your experience has a lot of value. And it is so important that we take the time to reflect on that experience, compile that experience, and position yourself to market it as the solution that you sell in your business. For those that are business owners and those that aspire to be a federal government contractor. Hey, Miss Angie. Hey, Robert. Good to see you all. What is it? I like to think I know how to package my experience, but not sure. Yes, so we help business owners package their experience and position themselves to market to those federal government agencies, and the federal government buys into what is known as a capability statement. A capability statement is basically your business resume, for example. Some may call it a business resume, but basically it's your portfolio. It is your experience that you bring to the table in those offerings that you want to sell to the federal government. Um, because I've worked in the federal government as a contracting officer and worked with many, many contractors and became a contractor myself, um, I've been able to master packaging those services and solutions to be marketable to the federal government. So I really believe that, yes, so good question, Miss Angie. So yes, in the accelerator, we have an accelerator coming up. Miss Angie's like, get to it. We have an accelerator coming up July 16th. And in the accelerator is for business owners that want to master subcontracting. I am an advocate for helping business owners get into this space as a subcontractor. I believe that starting as a subcontractor is the best way to get into federal government contracting. Reason why is because federal government landscape and being in this environment, it's just a different way of doing business. So if you package and position your services and solutions and go in as a subcontractor, you are able to build capital, you're able to build experience and also build your portfolio, and you're also able to network in that federal government environment and get your back office set up and in order. Yes, so the date for the accelerator starts July 16th. The accelerator is a 6-month program, where on the front end we are going to spend three. 2-day sessions. It starts on the kickoff date is the 16th. We actually start work on the 17th. We're going to work for um, three three weekends. We're going to build our programs and our assets over the course of 3 weekends, from your capability statement to understanding who are the buyers and those target agencies that you want to sell to. We're going to identify those primary NAICS codes and help you narrow the focus on um, creating your marketing strategy to the federal government. We're going to build out all of those assets, build out all of the messaging, as well as those tools that you need. We're going to get the contacts of the people that you want to get in front of, help you do the networking, and also help you understand how to identify those subcontracting opportunities. Um, Subcontracting opportunities basically means that um, uh, you would be like a 1099 to a company that holds a federal government contract. So during that time, we are going to build out all of those assets that you need. Of course, ensure that your business is in order, from the systems to your processes to your onboarding. We're also going to create some templates for contracts, so that if you are teaming, if you are partnering, if you are being a subcontractor, ensure that you have those contracts set up and ready to go for when you are ready to sign on the dotted line as a subcontractor. And also, excuse me, ensure that you have your banking and things of that nature just in place and set up. Um, for those opportunities that require multiple resources, we're going to help you understand how you can source that work and position yourself to be scalable. Um, as well as just really help you bid on contract opportunities. So I really believe that the subcontractor mastery accelerator is going to be a pretty cool experience for business owners that are really, really ready to get into this federal government contracting space. Subcontracting is one of the easiest ways to get in the federal government contracting arena. And it's really just a matter of showing up. Just like you go for a job and you apply in multiple different ways, we have strategies where we help you market to the federal government and to those primary contractors to procure those opportunities for yourself, as well as if you have a team. We show you how to scale yourself. So just really looking forward to showing business owners the ropes on how to do that. And because, we're going to take 3 weeks to build out all of those assets, once those assets are set up and complete, for the duration of that 6-month time frame, you all will receive coaching and advisory support. We will also bring in some speakers that will talk about pricing strategy, also cybersecurity, which is a mandate that's coming down the pike for federal government contractors, as well as give you all like a industry virtual tour to really understand the different federal government agencies, understand where your services and products fit into their scope and their mission, and help you just really align yourself with those opportunities that complement your company offering. So everything from creating your product list and your pricing list to marketing to the federal government. There's so many different components, that we want to help you put in place so that you can be a successful subcontractor. Um, the another good thing about being a subcontractor is that you don't necessarily have to have a SAM account. Basically, the SAM account is how the federal government manages those contract opportunities and how they buy from business owners. But being a subcontractor, some of those systems you actually don't even need to have in place. So we want to show you the ropes on how to become a subcontractor with the federal government. And this accelerator kicks off on July 16th. The accelerator is an application only invitation because we want to ensure that business owners have the capacity and the capability to show up and do business with the federal government. While we believe that this is much like 1099, we want to ensure that, because we are leveraging our relationships and our partnerships with the different federal government agencies, we just want to ensure that business owners are positioned and ready to go in with integrity and do get good business on the federal level. We don't play with the federal government at all. I'll just let you all know. But we'll also be talking about different terminologies in the federal government environment. We're going to school you all and really give you all of the information and the details that you all may need as you prepare to get into this space. I love doing business on the federal government level because, everything starts at the federal government level, from the policy to the budget to the mission sets, and it really trickles down and touches our community. And I believe that if we can get in and do business on the federal government level, we are in a better position to drive change and to also be able to be innovative and create some new solutions and some new policy and things of that nature. So, for anybody that is interested in applying to our accelerator, you can visit wegetcontracts.com. That's wegetcontracts.com, and you can apply to be a part of this next accelerator. Again, it is a 6-month program. We onboard the participants, and we spend 3 solid weeks on building. And then once we spend those 3 solid weeks on building, we are going to go right into execution and marketing, and just really executing that strategy that we devised during that 3-week time frame. So, my goal is to really accelerate your path to get into this federal government contract space. And I really believe that, business owners like yourselves are in a great position to get into this federal government space as a subcontractor. There have been many big contracts that have been procured in just the last couple months. And I've been getting a lot of requirements, and I've been getting a lot of requests for different solutions. So we help connect business owners to those opportunities. Recruiters reach out to us at Global Works Consulting Group to ask us if we have any business owners that provide said services and solutions, and we provide those recommendations. We put you all in front, especially for those that have been vetted. So, understanding those services and solutions that you all provide is something that the team is working on, creating a form so that we can start gathering that information and just have that in a database. Because on LinkedIn, primarily, we're getting more and more recruiters coming to us looking for different business solutions, and that comes with those teaming arrangements and things of that nature. So we want to connect you all to those buyers as contractors, and just ensuring that you all have your capability statements as well as a resume. A resume is still valid and needed when a federal government contract is in negotiation process. They ask for resumes. So know that we're not throwing the resume out the window. We still leverage and use the resume. Your resume should more than likely complement what is on your capability statement, but we're going to show you all how to package all of that and really have a solid marketable package to sell your solutions to the federal government and those primary contract holders. So I'm just really excited about the accelerator that's coming up on the 16th. We invite you all to apply. We invite you all to apply to join us in the accelerator. The accelerator is an investment of $3,500. Um, and we do have a payment arrangement option with two payments, I believe it is. Um, I do let the team decide some of this stuff. So, but the investment for the accelerator is $3,500 for now. Um, it was 5,000, but we had a donor that came in and said, "Hey, we want to support what you all are doing at GlobalWorks. We are going to invest X number of dollars and help bring down the investment for small business owners that are ready to get into this space." So the amount of investment for the accelerator is $3,500. We have been truly blessed on Clubhouse to be able to, have some donors that come in and support business owners. Now, I talked to this donor and I was like, at first they were like, we should just at first they were talking about just paying for the entire investment for business owners, and we talked a little bit more about that. And the notion was, this is an investment. It's an investment in time, and it's also an investment in dollars. And we really believe that people don't value free. When I first started doing my trainings and workshops and things of that nature, people would show up and they would never take action. They would show up and never take action. And, we realized that people just really don't value free. So we want to work with business owners that are serious about their business, serious about creating results, and serious about the performance of their business. Because when you are doing business on a federal level, at the end of the day, that contract boils down to your performance. It boils down to your performance. And if your performance is below par or not up to par, then you run the risk of losing that contract. We can help you all win contracts all day, but if you can't perform and maintain those contracts, then what? The work was in vain. So, with that being said, we want to help business owners do the work so that you can position yourself to get into the federal government contract space. Do we need graphic skills to do those capabilities? Oh no, Miss Angie. No, not at all. Um, so the capability statements are pretty much mainly text, and if there are any graphics, it's logos of clients that you've serviced in the past. So no, it's really made up of charts. Yeah, so no graphic skills necessary or required. And we will be sponsoring 5 capability statements for people that are in the accelerator. So at the end of the day, we really just need the information and the content. We have 5 sponsored capability statements to actually be formatted and created for the participants. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. But again, some donors have been very generous at GlobalWorks to really help us close the gap Um, in this federal government contract space. So with that, our accelerator is an investment of $3,500, and you can apply if this interests you by visiting wegetcontracts.com. We'll take a look at your application and follow up with you either via email or with a phone call and invite you to register. For the accelerator, you can pay in full or you can elect to do the two payment option. I think that's correct, the two payment option. And we will get things kicked off. Again, it is a 6-month program. We're going to help you build out all of the assets so that you can go and procure those subcontracts. The goal is to be able to help you to start marketing and positioning yourself for contracts in August. In addition to that, I believe that once you position yourself to get, for those that have full time jobs, once you position yourself to get that first subcontract, you'll be able to fire yourself from the job and hire yourself in your business. We're going to help you come up with your pricing strategy for your products and your services. That's very, very important to ensure that your company and your solutions are competitive in this federal government contract space. We don't want you to underbid yourself, right? And we also don't want you to overbid yourself. Contracts in August, can you explain more? So, as a subcontractor, you're going to pursue contract opportunities, and we're going to help you market and position yourself to get those subcontracts. So, all of the assets that we'll build over the 3-week time period, that will become your complete package that you'll be able to market in August. So the goal is to help you all to start procuring contracts in August. Does that answer your question, Miss Angie? Hopefully that answers your question. When I referenced August, I was just pretty much putting some reference to the track in the timeline that we have charted out for those that are in this in the accelerator. And the other part of that is when you all make an investment, we want to make sure that everybody gets a return on their investment. ROI is very important. At Global Works Consulting Group, we are results driven, and we want to make sure that you all get a return on your investment. So with that being said, the track that we have laid out for those in the accelerator is that come August, you all will be able to start marketing and pursuing those subcontract opportunities. So hopefully that helps and answers your questions. But I invite everyone that is interested and also in a position to invest in becoming a subcontractor to take that journey with us at Global Works and allow us to help show you the ropes and set your company up on a solid foundation so that you have all of the assets and the information in place. Once you have these things set up and in place, let me tell you, it's a repeatable process. You'll be able to continue to do this work, and you can then change out your pricing and your products and use it, rinse it and repeat for other things that you do or other paths that you want to pursue in the federal government contracting space. So I believe that this is a small investment compared to the type of contracts that you can secure. And this is actually, it is totally do it yourself. I mean, done with you. We're going to help do this with you. But it is a component of what we do for our VIP clients, which most of you all know that our VIP programs start at 10K and go up from there. So, you guys are really getting some golden golden insight on what we do and how we do it here at Global Works. And, truly my goal is to help as many as we can. And, we want to help veterans, we want to help women, we want to help those that are disadvantaged, minority business owners, those that are in HBCUs, as well as in the hub zone. We want to help you all get into this federal government contract space, leverage those set aside options and opportunities that are available, and help you get these contracts, you all. They're cutting contracts on a daily. And come October, Global Works will be back into the contracting space. So we'll be holding our own contracts. A lot of these trainings will be automated. And we will be servicing our VIP and implementation clients. So the time is now if you guys want to continue to work with us one on one, because things are shifting and changing here at Global Works pretty quickly. I'm a planner by nature, plan my calendar and my schedule, and also plan for those transitions. And I'm here to tell you all now, some of these trainings that I show up to do live are going. They're going to automation. I love, love, love doing this. I will be doing a lot of training with SBA. SBA will actually be hiring me to facilitate some of these trainings, so that's going to take me off the map for doing them, directly through Global Works Consulting Group. So, but that's coming in October. So just wanted to also put that out there and let you all know that I understand that I've been blessed and gifted to be able to break these things down to a level where you all can take it and apply it. And I want to continue to bring that value to you all. So go ahead and get registered for the accelerator. It's coming up on July 16th. You can visit wegetcontracts.com to apply. Again, the investment is $3,500 for now. We will be doing more accelerators because because we are setting up an agreement to continue to do this, but the rate will be increasing. So go ahead and get in now where you can, and get registered. Well, apply, and we'll let you all know, if this is a good fit or what have you. We want to make sure that your business is set up and in order. For anybody that registers for the accelerator, you also get access to the boot camp and the workshop. So that information will be available to you. If there's, anything that you'll need to take care of to put the infrastructure in place for your company, you'll have access to that information and to those resources as well. So just wanted to hop on here, let you all know that your experience, it could be worth millions in contracts. And we want to show you all the ropes on how to package your experience, as well as the experience of the people in your company and on your team. A capability statement is all of that information compiled into one. So we want to show you how to leverage everybody on your team to land those large federal government contracts. So if you all have any questions, please, please, please drop them in the comments. I want to answer any questions. Miss Angie, thank you for actively participating and asking your questions. We need to catch up, and I want to hear if you have any questions about the workshop. For those that have taken the Roadmap to Federal Government Contract Workshop, I will be going live in the group on tomorrow for question and answer, because I want to make sure that you all are continuing to take action and scratch out those items on your action planning list so that you can get to this next level in this accelerator. Y'all, it doesn't stop at the boot camp, it doesn't stop at the workshop, and it doesn't stop at the accelerator. We want to get you all into federal government contracting. Okay, it's all good and dandy to create all of these assets and all of these resources and package all of this information, but it means nothing until you really get that contract. Okay, the goal is to win the contract and to deliver your services and solutions on a federal level. Okay, we want to get you in that space of doing business on the federal level. When you're doing business on that federal level, that's when you know you're doing something. You're doing something great. Because once you get into this space, you just rinse and repeat. You duplicate the process and you grow and expand from there. You build your teams. Listen, when you think about doing business on the federal government level, just imagine the service that you offer in your company, being able to offer to the federal government, getting a contract. My light just went off. I'm still here. I'm just trying to make the light come back on, y'all. Okay. Imagine getting a contract with the federal government. They love what you do and they say, okay, great. You've done this in Texas. Now we want you to go and do it in Georgia. Now we want you to go and do it in Wisconsin. Now we want you to go and do it in New York. Now we want you to go to do it in the state of Washington. Imagine being able to duplicate yourself and build a team across the nation. Listen, the federal government sets the tone for all policy, all frameworks, all ways of doing business, and they also set the budget. Imagine the federal government saying, hey, we now want you to take this same process and duplicate it and do it here, 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 and here. I'm telling you what I've done with the federal government. I've actually done it for the federal government. I actually created a framework and a methodology for just really duplicating processes and things of that nature. And this is how the federal government works, really. And things trickle down to the state government and then to the local government. So I want you all to see the hierarchy. You know, they always talk about top down and bottom up. Top down and bottom up. We've been doing a lot of great things at the bottom. It's time to get to the top and let it trickle down. I just had to slow down right there for a second because that's going to help somebody. I just wanted to slow down for a second because that's going to help somebody today. I have another meeting at 12. So if there are no questions, Robert, I am so proud of you. Robert, I'm so proud of you. You all go check out Robert's website. Robert, drop your website in the comments. Y'all, Robert, drop your website in the comments. Y'all, I met Robert, 3 weeks ago? Robert did not have a capability statement or website or anything. Y'all, Robert took the boot camp and the workshop. Robert invested, and Robert's website looks like he's been in this space for years. It just blew my mind. He's built a team. He started just really bringing all of the assets and the resources together. I was just blown away when he sent me the link to the website and his capability statement. Amazing. Amazing. So, Robert, I'm just uber proud of you. I will on tomorrow for Robert and Angie. I know that you all had specific questions about getting set up with your state procurement office. I'm going to go live in the Roadmap to Federal Government Contract Workshop Group. And we're going to talk about making sure that you all have what you need to get things set up. But y'all, it's time to do big business. It's time to do business on another level. And we are here to help you all and show you the ropes. I want you all to apply to the workshop and no, not to the workshop. Apply to join us at the Subcontractor Mastery Accelerator so that we can accelerate your path to get into the federal government. You can visit wegetcontracts.com to apply. And there's Robert's website. Y'all check Robert's website out, okay? It's another model that you all can look to. I only advocate for what is stellar and advocate for what's stellar. Okay, Robert's website and his capability statement, they are both stellar and certainly a model for anyone that is in the room. Listen, if you have the capacity and the capability to do it yourself, I salute you. I recommend you do it yourself. Okay? I recommend you do it yourself if you have the capacity to do it yourself. But if you don't and you need support and you need somebody to help you navigate and help you get there faster and better, then invest and allow Global Works to help you do just that. You are welcome, Robert. I'm uber proud of you. And I've got some contacts that I want to send to you. So, anywho, thank you all so much for joining and hanging out with little old me. I am Erin Porsche. So happy to support and serve you all on today. And until next time, I am going to do a better job with going live and showing up and just kicking it with you all. But I invite you all to join us at the accelerator. That's wegetcontracts.com. And also keep your eyes on Elsa, the hurricane that's approaching Florida. There's disaster response. If you all are not signed up for the disaster registry, you want to get on that. Uh, you take care of that in your SAM account. We should be sending out an email with that information, if not today, tomorrow. So look out for that email. We're still going to be providing you all with some valuable information on things you can do yourself, but also looking at that oil spill. But thank you all so much. I've got to go hop on to my next meeting. You all take care, and I will see you all later. Y'all be blessed.